So this reading involves 7 to 8 people or 78 people. Hard to tell. I kept asking how many people are in the reading. Then I kept asking how many people are involved in the reading. So 2 kind of slipped out and went back in because I think 2, but I think it's actually more than that. I think there's about 7 people on all sides. So I don't think this is like someone versus somebody like sometimes. So we have a teacher who's kind of like an airhead or has a big ego because it's supposed to be like a balloon in church. And they also I'm thinking it's a female because these boots are very feminine, right? And then somebody drives a truck and is a PIC, which is a partner in crime. We have a wife and a nephew. So it could be like this stalker who, I think this drives a Taurus. I don't think this is a Taurus, but take it how it resonates. They don't really make Tauruses anymore. It's an older car. Is somehow related to the wife and the nephew, okay? Then business partner is the I speak. Cruise ship and call the law. So this is kind of like something happened with somebody's business partner, and I guess they're speaking up about it. Now someone's being stalked ritually. Okay, group or gang stalking. This I speak could be for both the business partner and could also be for the person that's being stalked by the stalker, who is a Taurus or drives a Taurus, practices coercive control, is potentially a cop or used to be a cop, so it could be retired, but the RICO Act applies here. And maybe something to do with investing. That might be where the RICO Act came into play. Because we also have a neighbor who's an intuitive fool, so that could mean that they say they're intuitive but they're really not, right? Because clown didn't come out, fool did. And then pyramid, so that's kind of some kind of scheme, so it could be an investing scheme related to this cop or retired cop. These 2 could be neighbors, or this could be a neighbor to the teacher, because when I started this reading, these 2 came out first, and that's when I started reading. So there's some woman of the night. This might be the person who's ritually stalked, who's part of someone's body count. So I'm thinking this has more to do with I don't know, but I think because Bog and Swamp came out, I think it has to do with being unalived. But I also have a card for something like that in my deck, and that didn't come out, but family by blood and injustice, as well as this is trophy over here. So I'm thinking that, this is somebody that thinks of their body count as a trophy, okay? And family by blood could mean that the person who unalived this person, if they're unalived, or maybe they're just trapped, take it how it resonates. The person who harmed this woman of the night is family by blood, so it could be like their nephew, or it could be like the stalker's wife's nephew. Like this woman of the night could be somebody's wife, it could happen. So the last part is